Magazine news and gossip. A sizzling scoop that'll leave you speechless. Who's been caught in a moment so electric it's set the world abuzz? What secret spark has ignited whispers across the celebrity sphere? Welcome, thrill seekers, to Magazine News and Gossip, where we dive headfirst into the juiciest stories about your favorite stars. Buckle up, because today's tale is a roller coaster of intrigue, chemistry, and pure, unfiltered excitement. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay ahead of the curve for every heart-pounding update. Picture this, a moment so unexpected, so magnetic, it's left fans and onlookers gasping for air. The one and only Demet Özdemir, the queen of captivating charm and flawless talent, was spotted in a scene that no one saw coming. Was it a glitzy gala? A scripted red carpet strut? Oh no, this was something far more intimate, far more tantalizing. This was a moment that whispered secrets and screamed chemistry, leaving everyone craving answers. Who was by her side? Why did the air crackle with unspoken promises? Let's dive into the delicious details. The cameras caught Demet in a setting that wasn't staged, wasn't planned, and was all the more thrilling for it. She wasn't alone, and that's where the story gets juicy. Beside her was a mysterious figure, someone who's already sending shockwaves through the gossip grapevine. This wasn't about fame or flash, it was about connection. Raw, real, and impossible to ignore. Their glances? Loaded with meaning. Their smiles? Effortless, like they'd been practicing this dance for years. Demet, always the picture of poise, looked utterly at ease, as if she'd shed every layer of pretense. And her companion? They moved with a natural grace, a quiet respect that screamed authenticity. Who is this enigma stealing the spotlight? That's the million-dollar question burning up the airwaves. The scene unfolded like a movie you can't stop watching. No grand gestures, no over-the-top theatrics, just pure, unscripted connection. The way they leaned into each other, the way their laughter synced like a perfect melody, it was a masterclass in chemistry. Witnesses swear the room shifted when they arrived, not from scandal, but from sheer magnetism. Demet glowed with a radiance that only comes when the heart is at peace, and her mystery companion seemed to hold the key to that serenity. Was it a fleeting moment or the start of something epic? The world is dying to know. Let's paint the picture. Demet, radiant as ever, didn't seem to care who was watching. Her usual guarded stance on her personal life? Gone. In its place was a woman who looked proud, comfortable, maybe even a little defiant in her happiness. Her companion matched her vibe, their body language a silent symphony of shared understanding. Every gesture, every glance felt choreographed, yet entirely natural, like a dance no one taught them, but they both knew by heart. The crowd couldn't look away. It wasn't about drama. It was about two energies colliding in the most beautiful way, raising the room's frequency to dizzying heights. The whispers started immediately. Who is this person? A business mogul? A lifelong friend turned something more? Social media exploded with theories, each more tantalizing than the last. Some say it's a love story in the making. Others argue it's just a perfectly timed coincidence. But here's the kicker. Nothing about this felt staged. Nothing felt forced. The way Demet's eyes sparkled, the way her companion mirrored her every move, it was real. And in a world where so much is curated for the cameras, that raw authenticity is what makes this moment so electrifying. Let's zoom in on the details, because that's where the magic lives. Observers noted how Demet's companion handed her a glass with a tenderness that felt almost poetic. Others swear she leaned in just a little closer when they spoke, hanging onto every word like it was a treasure. These are the small moments that tell big stories. The way their laughter mingled, the way their shoulders brushed, it was like watching a spark catch fire. Was this the start of a grand romance, or just a fleeting connection caught in the lens? Either way, it's left an indelible mark on everyone who witnessed it. The energy was undeniable. The room didn't just hum, it sang. Demet, always elegant but never aloof, carried herself with a quiet confidence. Her companion, equally poised, seemed to amplify her light without overshadowing it. There were no exaggerated displays, no attention-grabbing antics, just two people existing in perfect harmony. It was intimacy louder than any headline, more revealing than any press release. Their conversation flowed like they'd known each other forever, each pause filled with unspoken understanding. Her laugh, that iconic sound fans adore, rang out with a sincerity that's hard to fake. And when they moved together, it was like the world faded away, leaving just the two of them in their own little universe. So, what's the verdict? Is this the dawn of a new chapter for Demet, or a beautiful moment destined to remain a mystery? The truth is, no one knows yet. And maybe that's the best part. The allure of the unknown is what fuels stories like this, giving them a magic all their own. One thing's for sure, Demet looked happy. Not the kind of happiness you put on for the cameras, but the quiet, soul-deep kind that comes when everything feels right. Her companion, this captivating stranger, seemed to be the source of that peace, and that's a story worth rooting for. The internet, predictably, went wild. Theories are flying. Some say this mystery person is a high-flying entrepreneur. Others swear it's a childhood friend who's finally made their move. But here's the thing, no one's confirmed anything, and that's okay. Sometimes, the mystery is what makes a story sing. Maybe Demet and her companion are savoring this moment in private, letting it unfold away from the spotlight. Or maybe they're just two souls who crossed paths at the perfect time, creating a moment that feels like fate. Either way, it's a reminder that even in the chaos of fame, real connections can still shine through. Let's talk about Demet for a second. Beyond the glamour, beyond the headlines, she's a woman who feels, who dreams, who deserves every ounce of happiness. And in this moment, she looked like she'd found it. Her companion, whoever they are, didn't just walk beside her. They matched her stride, her energy, her light. That's rare. In a world where love is often packaged for clicks and likes, seeing something so genuine is like a breath of fresh air. It's a reminder that the best stories don't need scripts or stages. They just need two people being real. What happens next? Will we get answers in the coming weeks, or will Demet and her mystery partner keep us guessing? Maybe they'll retreat from the public eye, letting their connection grow in peace. Maybe they'll step out again, giving us another glimpse of that undeniable spark. Whatever the case, this moment has already left its mark, a snapshot of tenderness, a fleeting exchange that said more than words ever could. It's the kind of moment that reminds us why we're so obsessed with these stories, because they make us believe in something bigger, something real. Fans are divided, and that's half the fun. Some are cheering for full-blown romance, ready to ship this duo with all their hearts. Others are holding back, waiting for more clues before they dive in. But everyone agrees on one thing: Demet deserves someone who looks at her the way her companion did. Someone who listens, who values her, who walks beside her without stealing her shine. And from what we saw, that's exactly what's happening. In a world full of noise, this quiet connection feels like a revelation. So, what's the takeaway? In a universe where every move is scrutinized, where every glance is analyzed, Demet and her mystery companion gave us something pure. Something unscripted. Something that reminds us that love, connection, whatever you want to call it, it's still out there, waiting to surprise us. It's not about headlines or hashtags. It's about two people sharing a moment that feels like it was written in the stars. And whether this is the start of a grand love story or just a beautiful blip in time, it's a moment worth celebrating. Dear magazine news and gossip fans, what do you think? Is this the romance we've all been waiting for, or a fleeting spark that'll keep us guessing? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We can't wait to hear your take. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share to stay in the loop for every sizzling scoop. Stay curious, stay fabulous, and we'll see you in the next electrifying update. Until then, keep chasing the gossip that makes your heart race.